All right, Shalom. Want to say call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. Back here again with a quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. Got this video from the head brother up in Kasad out of Seattle. And I would listen to this, watching this little clip, and I remember seeing this guy on the news about the strike that's happening on the ports. You know, the port workers to unload the shipping containers that come across the seas to unload them, and that's how America get its goods and so on and so forth. He's going into it, and I was thinking like, man, the Lord has sent his prophets out to warn you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to awake out of sleep, just like it speaks of in the book of Romans. Because you don't understand and still have your mind in the cloud, not understanding that this society and this economy is going to collapse. And once it collapses, they have a new system that they want to put in place. And it's going to be a digital one. And we ought not to take that C-hip, like it says in the book of Revelations, not to take it. So it's best to turn from your wicked ways and repent and lean and trust and call upon Yahweh Bahashem Abishai. Because the days that are approaching are evil, and things are going to get very uncomfortable. Like the Apostle Kabar was walking and doing the video, it's best to get comfortable being uncomfortable. We have to get used to that, you know. And I'm up here watching this video, and it's like, man, the Lord is still warning his people to awake out of sleep, man. The city, talking about America, of confusion is being broken down systematically. You see, Babylon the Great, America, Babal in the Hebrew, confusion. Just look at the men and women. They're confused on what gender they are. You see what I'm saying? To say the least. There's a lot of confusion that's happening in this city, in this country. And if you spiritual, you see it and understanding that this thing is being broken down systematically, man. And the people are going to snap sooner or later because they understand the pay is not going up, but everything else around us is going up. See, our people, the Lord's people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, have a docile mind state. You don't fight or push for anything that will help you with all the shit that's happening on the planet. Like prices is going up, and I'm gonna play this clip, and I don't make no money from doing it. Just all spiritual reasons, man, to wake up the Lord's elect, the 144,000 of some of the men, women, and children. You see, the Lord's people, the Israelites, who are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. There's going to be an elect that's going to awake out of sleep, just like it speak of in the book of Romans. In the book of Isaiah, the city of confusion is broken down. The people are mad, and the people are going to start rebelling. And the scripture right here, you see before you in 2 Ezra 15, the word sedition goes into rebel. This man is furious, man. These workers want to get paid, and he's going to say it better than I can. You know, and they want to put automation machines inside the businesses to cut workers because of this. And here it is, people have been working and slaving their ass off for pennies, yet the prices of goods and everything is going up. But you want me to work these long hours and not get paid or compensated for it? When you people realize and understand, if everybody in America would stop working, this place won't move. But you idiots, you people are so caught up in your little meaningless lives. You see, you're scared to get uncomfortable. Well, Yahweh Bahashem Abishad, as you would say, the God of the Bible, is going to make this world very uncomfortable, man. Because first and foremost, you people walk in pride, great pride. You're very prideful. You're not humble. You're wasteful. You're just out here living your life, drinking and smoking and eating and doing all kind of manner of unbalanced things in your life. You have no moral compass or no balance in your life. You just go, give, eat, drink, party. That's it. And you don't have a clue on what's about to take place. You're not even aware of what's going to happen. You see? That's why the Lord say, man, for you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to awake out of sleep. You see, your salvation is nearer than when you believed. It's in the book of Romans. In the city of confusion is broken down. America's being broken down, man. Don't you see this? Can't you feel it?
Want to shut them down around the world and put them out of business. Now, we might shut them down for 3 weeks to send them a strong message. None of your ships are going to move. But if they think they're going to keep going and putting on fully automated terminals and knocking out great jobs that dock workers have worked for 200 years to bring these people to where they are today, and now it's all about greed and money. They don't need us no more. They want to put a fully...
He understand that America has, the elite banking family has bleed the people dry, man. You can't get blood. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. You see? And a lot of people that's aware of understanding that they keep pushing, the people going to get tired, man. You see, these people don't care. But our people are so caught up in the fact that, well, I have to do this. I have to do that, meaning I have to take care of my kids. I have to take care of myself. I don't want to be homeless. You a motherfucker, you forgot about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? That's why when the Lord punish you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native America, it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Because you're a bunch of atheists walking around here, man. That's why the Lord is only waking up the elect of the nation of Israel.
Automated terminal in and get rid of us. I'm not going to allow that. I will never allow that. You understand me? So this is a must. We're going to have this alliance, and we're going to make it work. We're going to show the companies we have the power, not you. We will tell you, you are not going to do it no more. Let me explain something to you. These people today don't know what a strike is.
Right.
When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port will lock down. You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships.
Unless they come to an agreement. I think it's supposed to happen, is it this week? What's today's date? The 1st or 2nd of October? Yeah, this week. You see? At any moment now. If they don't reach an agreement. And I don't blame them, man. These people, they blood suckers. They just take, man. They squeeze. And the people, see, the Bible speaks about uproars of the people from across the ocean, from other countries and over here, man. People are going to get frustrated, man, and they're going to rebel against the powers that be. He's telling you. And if they reach an agreement, then things go on. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. He's collapsing this place. See, there's going to come a time, I think it's in Isaiah 24, it speaks about they shall have strong drink and not be merry. Not, when you have a drink and you're having fun, you're laughing. And that's all people do in this country, just drink and laugh, watch football games every Sunday. How many times you motherfuckers going to go out and drink and party? And then you meet these goddamn females and want to take them out on dates. Women are just a fucking bunch of little girls. They're little kids mentally. You're a 34-year-old kid mentally. You're a 48-year-old kid mentally. They don't, or not, and they're not watching or understanding what the hell is going on with the economy. But yet you got these simp-ass men You can't put that in two sentences. I mean, the same simps and men. You got these simps of males that's not even privy to what's going on, but yet want to put these motherfuckers on a pedestal. And here it is, when you can't get your goods and the things you need, your daily essentials, then you're going to cry. You should have been paying attention to what the hell is going on in the world, man. And over here in your so-called country. The Lord about to shake this place up. He's shaking this place up. And the shake is going to get vigorously each day. Meaning when you shake something up, you might start off small to get the people's attention. Okay, cool. Then everything will go back to the way it was. Everything is going to go back to normal, so to speak. And each time he shakes this place up, it's going to get harder and harder, man. And this is the only way for us to get out of this dream, out of this nightmare, out of a low life that we have here in this country. This ain't our rest, man. So this has to take place. We need to get up out of here, man. Anything but living in this goddamn society, man.
They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships. They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship. They go out of business. Construction workers get laid off because the materials aren't coming in. The steel's not coming in. The lumber's not coming in. They lose their job. Everybody's hating the longshoremen now because now they realize how important our jobs are. Now I have the president screaming at me, I'm putting a Taft-Hartley on you. Go ahead. Taft-Hartley means I have to go back to work for 90 days. That's a cooling off period. Do you think when I go back for 90 days, those men are going to go to work on that pier? It's going to cost the companies money to pay their salaries. Well, they went from 30 moves an hour maybe to 8. They're going to be like this. Who's going to win here in the long run? You're better off sitting down and let's get a contract and let's move on with this world. In today's world, I'll cripple you. Go to put a...
See? 2nd Ezra 15. This in the Apocrypha. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men. And that word sedition goes into rebel. More people in this country going to start rebelling because of the injustice that's taking place, man. You can't take care of your families if the wages are not going up to compensate the inflation of everything else is going up. And also that means the buying power of the dollar is useless today. A dollar is probably worth a nickel, if that. The worth of it. If you look at your hair, I got $1. No, it's probably worth, if you understand worth of something, probably a nickel or less. With today's inflation, it's going to turn to hyperinflation, so on and so forth, man. For there shall be sedition among men. People going on more strikes. People going to be more protesting throughout this country. You got the election coming up, which is a bunch of bullshit. You see? And you people are not even aware of this, man. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. It's going to come a time where people are going to start invading one another for lack of resources. It's only going to intensify. Maybe they reach an agreement, things go back to normal, whatever. But the eyes of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is set on this place. So when this place is in the scopes of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, okay, say they come to an agreement, everything go back to so-called normal. There's something else going to take place that's going to be even way worse than this. And so on and so forth. You know, it's not going to go back to the way you thought it was 6-7 years ago. It's not. They shall not regard their kings nor princes in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So right now, going on this strike and causing these port workers to do this They're going against the powers that be. They're not regarding their king or princess, so to speak. Today you have mayors and governors and presidents. You know, back in the ancient world, you had monarchs and things of that nature. So today's kings or their princes, so the people are going to rebel. And it's going to take place even more and more on a broader scale in this country. But the Lord's people out here, again, still gallivanting up the streets, still going to clubs, still smoking weed, still doing this, still talking about generational wealth. Man, you motherfuckers have a warped mindset that's stuck in the 70s, man. And when all shit hit the fan, it's going to catch a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American off guard. Man, y'all in for a very stiff, hard, rude awakening at the end of the day. You see? And look what's happening with the music industry now, with all this other stuff coming out. You worship your idols when you shouldn't, meaning people. Now you're seeing all this stuff, and more of this stuff going to come out. And it's going to be too late, because the grace period that Yahweh Bahashim Habashah is showing you now is the time to wake out of sleep and get this and hold on to it to the best of your ability. When that grace period closes, then that's a wrap. You're done. You see? Yeah, the brother sent this to me, and I was like, yeah, because I've been keeping up with it, watching it. You know what I mean? Prophecy. You see? We telling you something before it happening, before it takes place. And it's only going to get worse. So Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. Let me see. Okay, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able, because the city go break down to the point there's going to be martial law, checkpoints. There's a lot of things. Go back and just watch all the videos, man, of GMS teaching. These other camps and these other teachers, so-called, they're not telling you about these things. You want informative information. GMS, man, the Lord is letting you know through them, like, look, this is going to take place. A lot more of these outcries, a lot more of these strikes, a lot more of these protests are going to go on a larger scale in this country, man. And these other groups not even warning you and telling you of these things, man. They still want to debate. They got a Martin Luther King spirit, man. You have a Malcolm X spirit. You want to debate? What about the condition of the Lord's people? You just got an Israelite name with an American mindset at the end of the day, man. You're useless. You ain't getting the people ready for what's about to take place. Oh, the book of Jeremiah 30:7, a time of Jacob's trouble. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, are Jacob, man. You see? So once this take place, what you go do? You wasn't spiritually preparing yourself. You see? Then what? Our forefather Jacob. You see? So when all this stuff take place, you haven't been spiritually preparing. You've been carnally playing games and making fun of the men of the Lord. Okay, once this reaches your doorstep, once you can't get the goods, and then by the time you do get the goods, you go and buy clothes, a shirt might be $200. Then what? You see? Playtime is over, man. And you're about to see very soon. So Lord willing, I hope this was edifying. Until the next time, I should say shalom.